Now we look at how markets opened this morning. While pre-open trades showed gains, Indian stocks opened in the red. This comes after an extremely volatile session on Monday. India's blue chip Sensex index closed over 200 points lower on Monday after hitting a fresh all-time high earlier in the day. The index reached 77,000 for the first time ever in early trade, but soon after the index, it started switching between gains and losses through the day. The trading range with a low of about 76,340 and high of 77,000 reflected the fluctuations on Monday. Now we look at how markets opened this morning. While pre-open trades showed gains, Indian stocks opened in the red. This comes after an extremely volatile session on Monday. Well, India's blue chip Sensex index closed over 200 points on Monday. This is after hitting a fresh all-time high earlier in the day. And for more on this and also the announcement of cabinet ministers with India's finance ministry going to Nirmala Sitharaman for a second term, we're now being joined by Santosh Mehrotra, senior economist and former professor of economics at JNU and currently visiting professor at the University of Bath, UK. He's joining us live from Delhi. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
I want to first start by asking that India's stock markets breached new highs but closed lower on Monday. How do you think this trend will perhaps play out, especially leading up to the budget?
Well, the fact of the matter is that Dalal Street has been doing well consistently over the last 10 years, and it was doing even better in the preceding 10 years from 2004 to 14. So anyone who's in the market for instant gain is actually going to lose out compared to someone who's there for the long run. So you can expect volatility in any case because that's the nature of stock markets. And leading up to the budget, there will be nervousness about what's going into the budget and what is not. Because obviously in a coalition government, you will attempt, the Minister of Finance will not be consulting only with the Prime Minister or the Prime Minister's office. She will have to this time consult with cabinet members because there are plenty of people who actually allow the government, this government to be the government, the executive of the country today. So everyone will have to be consulted and we shall wait to see how those things play out. Yeah.
Right. Dr. Santosh, speak of how there is volatility. Indian stocks also endured extreme volatility after touching new highs. What does this perhaps mean to investors?
What it means to investors is stay put there for the medium run. You want to make a quick buck? Well, the stock market is not for you. You need to ensure that you have a balanced portfolio between your debt funds, your equity funds, and if you want to, hold your own stocks and manage those stocks, make sure that it's balanced. Because that's when investors make money. In the medium run, stay in there. You make a quick buck today, tomorrow you're going to lose money. So that's not you can't play the market when we know perfectly well, any serious investor will know that this market has been only going up and up despite some volatility in the interim, as with any stock market over the last 20 years. So stay there. Don't bet for tomorrow and because you run the risk of losing out. Yeah.
Dr. Santosh, with a coalition government at the center, will investors continue betting on Indian stocks?
Highly likely, because we've seen that foreign portfolio investors have been coming back in. And secondly, we've also seen that retail investors have been consistently joining over the last several years, especially since COVID, when the stock market particularly boomed, at the rate of new retail investors joining at 2 million per month. 2 million new investors, retail investors, domestic ones joining per month. So with a combination of FPIs bringing funds in and retail investors continuing to show confidence in the Indian economy, investors certainly can continue to bet on Indian stocks. It doesn't matter what kind of government there is. Please recall, and I re-emphasize what I said at the beginning, that between 2004 and 14 also you had a coalition government.
Right.
It did better. The stock market did better over that period than it has done over the last 10 years, unlike what the big numbers and the media might like to tell us. The fact of the matter is coalition governments do not have an adverse impact.
Right. Right. Dr. Santosh, thank you so much for taking our time and joining us here on WION with your insights.
Thank you. Bye-bye.